Yes, class. If it is known to you, then it would be better. We were discussing gravitation chapter, and which was started long back, and I have taken some 3 to 4 video sessions on that gravitation chapter, and in the same under the same title. Now we are at a stage at where we are supposed to discuss the important bit or topic of that title, gravitational potential energy. Gravitational potential energy. Before dealing this particular topic, gravitational potential energy, we should be very clear regarding the terms like gravitation, gravitational field, gravitational force, gravitational potential, and gravitational potential energy. See, all the terms which appear to be as if all are similar, still there is a slight difference between one another. Those differences we have to understand first. Gravitation, as you know, that is a force which is due to the earth on any object. The force acting on any object or a matter due to the earth, purely due to earth, then that is called as a gravitation. The force because of earth exerted by the earth on a body, that is called as a gravitation. Now the gravitational field is that surrounding or the region around the earth at where in which any object or body it experiences a force of attraction. Suppose if there is earth which is believed to be spherical, of course poles are flat at the poles. Exactly, earth is not of a spherical shape. At the poles it is flattened like this. The region or the surrounding, the area, or you can call it as a vicinity, the surrounding or the region around the earth in which if any other object of certain mass, if it is brought, then that brought object experiences a force of attraction. Suppose if I consider some mass here of any object, and this object is going to experience a force of attraction towards the center of the earth. This object is simply being attracted by the earth. That is because of a gravitational force or gravitation due to the earth. And this region, the surrounding around the earth in which any other object or body, if it experiences an attractive force or force of attraction, then that area, that region is called as a gravitational field. Gravitational field. Physically, it can be defined like this: the region around the earth in which any body or object experiences a force of attraction. Then gravitational field intensity. Gravitational field intensity, that is a force experienced by the unit mass. Force experienced by unit mass. Suppose if I bring some a body of mass 10 kg within this gravitational field, obviously that 10 kg object which is brought in the influence of the earth, it is being attracted by the earth. That mass, brought mass, is attracted by the earth. If that body is of a 10 kg and there will be some 10 Newton of a force is acting on it, SI unit of a mass is kg, SI unit of a force is a Newton. When I brought this body of mass 10 kg if this body experiences a force of 10 Newton, then gravitational force acting on this body due to the earth, we can say that as a 10 Newton. Then gravitational intensity, field intensity is defined as a force experienced by unit mass. Here the body is of 10 kg, that body is experiencing 10 Newton of force. 10 Newton of force. At where? At some point A. Let me consider this point, the position. At some point A, which is at a distance some x from the center of the earth. At this point A, this body of mass 10 kg is experiencing some 10 Newton of attractive force. Now the gravitational field intensity is force experienced by unit mass. Total mass is a 10 kg, total force experienced by it is a 10 Newton. When you calculate how much force is acting on each kg, on 1 kg, that would be 10 Newton divided by 10 kg. By this, I can say every 1 kg of mass here at this point A is experiencing 1 Newton of force. 1 Newton of force. Then this is the gravitational field intensity. Is that clear? Gravitation means force exerted by the earth on any object of certain mass. Gravitational field is a surrounding, the region around the earth, in which another body experiences a kind of attractive force. Gravitational field intensity is a force. At any point you can define that. Gravitational field intensity at any point within a gravitational field, not outside. Within that gravitational field intensity is force experienced per unit mass. Then this would be the Newton per kg. Now come to the gravitational potential. Gravitational potential. Later we will discuss about potential energy. Gravitational potential at any point within this gravitational field is defined as the amount of work done. Amount of work done in bringing the body from infinity to that point per unit mass. Work done divided by mass. See how I am defining that. Gravitational potential at any point within the gravitational field is defined as the amount of work done or amount of energy spent to bring a body of mass 1 kg from infinity to that point where we are defining gravitational potential. Suppose if you see this duster, it would have some mass. It will be with some mass. As it has got some mass, obviously it will have its own gravitational field. It will have its own gravitational field because of its mass. If it is with some mass, means there will be some gravitational field around this duster. Now, if I want to bring a chalk piece from any infinite point, from any infinite point means which is at some infinite distance. If I want to bring this chalk piece nearby this duster, so at some point, there, of course, here gravitational force is attractive force. This chalk piece also will have some mass, and there will be attractive force. It doesn't mean that it attracts on its own. We need to do some work to bring this body, to bring this chalk piece from infinity to this point. How much work it has to be done to bring this charge piece from that infinite distance, from that infinity to this point. That work done or energy spent, whatever is spent in bringing this body from infinity to this point, is called as a gravitational potential at this point. At this point. Here we are taking a particular how much energy is spent to bring a body of a mass 1 kg. Again, in the same way we can estimate here. If suppose I bring a body of 10 kg from some infinite point, and in bringing so, if I spend some 20 joule of energy, SI unit of energy, 20 SI unit of energy is a joule. Here 20 joule of energy is spent if it is spent in bringing the body of mass 10 kg from some infinite point to this point P. To this point P. See where that point P is? P is within the gravitational field. It is in the influence of the earth. Okay, now if this is the work done or energy spent, then the body, after bringing that from infinity to this point, it will have 20 joule of energy. After bringing, then we will have 20 joule of energy. And the energy possessed by this body, how much it is? 20 joule. That energy is called as a potential energy, gravitational potential energy. Still, if you want to make it clear that point, you can just understand with this example. Suppose if this duster is on floor, if you want to bring this duster from floor to table or on a bench, now what we need to do? We need to do some work, or we need to spend some energy to lift that duster from that point to this point. In doing so, in lifting the duster from that floor to this point, how much energy is spent? That energy is stored in this duster.